Hey, what's going on, humans? Hopefully you're having a good day. I know I am. And right now we're going to be taking a look at the World of Halo figures. This is Series 3. This wave consists of, don't hit the camera, Master Chief with a grapple shot, Spartan Cavallino with a bulldog, Spartan EOD with a Hydra launcher, Jackal Raider with a plasma pistol and his energy shield, and an elite mercenary with a pulse carbine. Now, I do have Hyperus. He is included in this wave, but since I already bought him with that 3-pack with him, Tovares, and Active Camo Chief, I'm not going to be reviewing him. I've seen his packaging in store. He comes with the exact same stuff he did with that 3-pack, so no need for me to go over that again. Instead, we're just going to focus on, well, mainly four of these guys. And of course Chief, which is different, slightly. But anyway, let's go ahead and start off with John, because he's pretty much the easiest one to get out the way. But all in all, this is I like the lineup of this wave, though. So, this is John right here. Comes with the grapple shot, which you can see it's on his forearm right here. What they did is they basically took the, what is it called? The Spartan Collection version and just scaled it down. Because it said that he was supposed to come with an assault rifle, but instead they gave him the commando rifle, which I have no complaints on that. Just a little bit different variety. The articulation on these guys are still the exact same, especially on this Chief, because the only thing different you're getting is a more burnt singe paint job, like the Spartan Collection gave him. So I just want to show off the profile. Gravel shot's about to fall off. Yeah, we'll just keep it off until then. So we can just see and kind of get like an idea of the profiling on him. It gave him that burnt siege design that the Spartan Collection version had, which I don't really have a complaint about it. I always thought the paint jobs for this scale of Chief, like the World of Halo scale, I thought that those were always perfect, like a perfect shade of green in my opinion. But setting him right here, he does, and just like the Spartan Collection version, he does have a faux one on his forearm. And this is his grapple shot. Now, what they did about this one is that instead of having a string, they actually put like a little gimmick into it. So you can push it, like the little two buttons up at the top, and then it comes out. There's no string attached to it, and it kind of is really sensitive. So just be careful you don't lose it. And of course, it will go on his forearm. So yeah, that's pretty much Chief. You know, we have dozens of them now, but this is the one that was worth going over, I felt. So I'm going to put him in the back. And now we're going to focus on the EOD Spartan. And, you know, honestly, he looks really good. I like the way he turned out. Bring close into the camera. Like how he has a nice little navy blue visor. And then he's got like the reach, he's kind of more based off of the reach design, which is also in Infinite, as I've seen from like images and gameplay. Yeah, but he has like the nice ammo holders on his waist. And then I forgot the name of this chest piece specifically, but I do remember this armor, and it turned out pretty good on him. I like the way it came out. And he does come with a Hydra launcher, and he can kind of hold it. He can kind of hold it at the handle, just barely, just enough. And if I can get my camera to focus, there we go, much better. And of course the Hydra launcher can store on his back. He does have a little port, right? Well, he does have the little hole right there, so it does store on his back. Well, that fell off, so let's just store it on his back. You know, want to store on the back? Alright, there we go. For his articulation, like I said, they're pretty much standardly the same. His head can look up, can look down, get a good range of looking down. Arms can come all the way up. The shoulder pads don't really hinder them. And you know, they do have the single joint at the elbow. Got the wrist swivel. And then he can move at the torso just a little bit. Well, actually, not a little bit, just a whole lot of good range on him. It's double bended at the knees. And then He has a little swivel at the feet. So yeah, that is the EOD Spartan. It's a nice little bumblebee choice for him. Looks good. So put him off to the side. And now we're going to focus on a Spartan Cavallino. This is the newer ones, I'm assuming, for Infinite. Otherwise, it could be one of those weird ones that was adding into Halo 5, which, to be honest, I don't remember all the armor types from Halo 5. They just weren't that memorable for me. So yeah, he does come with the Bulldog, and I do like his, and overall, looking at his design, I think they did a really good job on this one. I really do like this suit design on him. You know, have a nice little asymmetrical design on the chest piece. And also for the waist, we have like the pouches. And there's a nice, it's like a nice weathered worn teal with the orange accents on him, and it looks pretty good. He's got a combat knife on him. You got his back. Yeah, so his articulation on the head is a little limited because of the big armor on him, so he can't really look up. He can just look straight, and then he can look down just a little bit. But like I said, it's very hindered. And then shoulder pads are going to hinder him too. That's as far as his arm will go up. That's as far as the legs will come out because of that pouch. Let come out. Still the same design on him. He still has good articulation in the waist, of course, which I do appreciate them having that articulation that I wish the Spartan collection would have. But hey, it's whatever at this point. So let me just... And also his weapon is the Bulldog shotgun, and they did improve the design on this one. Because last time I got the Bulldog was with the pilot, and that was like a little, really skinny, it was a skinny Bulldog. But this one, they kind of thickened it up, beefed it up a little bit, and gave it better paint apps on it. So I don't really know where I put the other Bulldog. It's not with the pilot, so kind of sucks. I can't really do a proper comparison. So, but if you do have that pilot and you do have that Bulldog, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So he does come with this weapon. So just wanted to show that off because it looks really good. Move him back. And now we're going to take a look at one of my Jackal Raiders, as I was lucky enough to find two. So, there we go. This is the Jackal Raider. Only thing worse than a Jackal is a Jackal with a sniper rifle. And luckily, this Jackal doesn't have a sniper rifle, so we're good. So, getting good profile on his body. It looks nice. I mean, I'm impressed with how they turned out. We're actually able to get a Jackal with a dang shield, so I think that's pretty nice. And the energy shield right here. And then also it just pegs onto his wrist, so you can't just remove it. And it comes with a little plasma pistol. So yeah, the mouth can open. God, look at that bird face. And the detailing on this guy, it's freaking amazing, especially on the reptile-like skin, leather skin. You can see like his little tiny tongue. Yeah, weird jackal noises, I know. For articulation, can bend it right here. And then you can rotate the arm all the way around. That's as far up as it'll come. This is some weird anatomy. And yeah, I have to put the stands on them because the jackal's legs, you know, they don't really, not really that much can stand up that well. So yeah. So you got the leg forward, leg back. And then you can get a little bit of movement out of this leg. Well, out of the, I don't even know what part you would call that. But yeah, it looks pretty good. And to compare him to the previous Jackal we've gotten. Yeah, so the only thing different is just the head sculpt and just the shoulder pads. Yeah, so, you know, that's the Jackal Raider. And of course I messed him up, so I'm going to put him to the side. But you still have another one to look at right here. And last but not least, the one I was waiting for, the Elite Mercenary, or I guess that's what they're called for the Banished. That they're called mercenaries now, no longer, I could be wrong on that, no longer the miners. But yeah, this is, of course, our traditional standard Elite in the nice miner blue armor. And it always looks badass. It's perfect. I've always loved this Elite design. It almost actually has more of a Halo 3 look to it, now that I'm looking at it. Well, especially from the helmet standpoint, the aesthetic of it. It looks really good. So it comes with the pulse carbine, which I did use this in the flight in one of the flights that was out. This is actually a pretty smart weapon to use. Give you a little hint. Use it from the distance. It's like heat-seeking plasma bolts. You'll thank me later, hopefully, if you use it right. What? Yeah. So he does have limited articulation because of the joints on him. That's as far as his arms will go up. His arms can't really bend. The elbows can't really bend that well. Well, that's actually as well as you're going to get for an Elite. The head is on like a swivel. I kind of wish they could give like the neck a ball joint or something where he can look down and look up, because he cannot look up or down. He can only tilt his head, so which I think is really weird looking. And then he does have waist articulation. And then for the legs, of course, he can kick out if need to. And then the toes, well actually the foot does have articulation there. And yeah, that is the Elite Mercenary. I think this might be my favorite one of the group because, you know, I do love the Saint Healy. And I'm going to just risk it all by having him stand up. So let me just get everybody together. And pretty much, well, actually, let me take one of my Elite Commanders and kind of show off a little comparison between those two. Kind of show off what we're going off with. If it can focus. Okay, good. Okay, guys, calm down. So, something like that with the different armors. That still doesn't want to focus. My God. Yeah, screw it. I got photos coming of it. But, anyway, that will be it for this one, guys. This was Series 3, of the Spartan Collection. Again, this comes with Master Chief with the grapple shot and commando rifle, Jackal Raider with the plasma pistol and his energy shield, EOD Spartan with a Hydra launcher, Spartan Cavallino with the Bulldog, Elite Mercenary with the pulse carbine, and Hyperus, which, like I said, already reviewed him. He doesn't need to be in this. This is a solid wave. I like this wave a lot. There's perfect choices, good variety, another good army builder, especially with the Jackal Raiders, and especially with these Elites too, because, come on now, we all need our mercenary blue Elites traditionally. And so yeah, I think that's about it. Hopefully they should be hitting the stores now. I've seen plenty of them, so happy hunting to you guys. Hopefully you guys liked the video. I know it was another mess of a review, but hopefully it helped you out and you learned something from it. Y'all take it easy. I'll see you guys in the next one.